I say hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Juntaus and we are about to continue Need for Speed Underground 2. So we are just taking the races as we see them, and I see there's a street and a URL race just ahead of us here. So let's see what are we going to see first, which is going to be the street one. And that's a short one, not even 1 kilometer. So this might be an issue. Hold up. Ooh. Oh yeah, I have talked about it before. I am what you call a body turner, which means I'm not doing it on purpose, but when I'm driving and I'm doing the turns, my body have the idea that I want to join the turn. So if you see me swinging back and forth, it is not something I am doing on purpose. And I'm guessing many people have the same speeds when they're driving racing cars, racing games. Another thing that has actually crossed my mind is to actually try this game with a real steering wheel, but I think that's gonna be so much harder since I am not used to play with steering wheels and foot pedals. But it could be fun just to try it at some point. I'm not focusing right now. Okay. He's gaining on me. Maybe it's because my turns are getting wide. Okay, one more lap. Still doing the right turn there. Right. Almost done. And we have a finishing line. Nice. Small race, $2,000 in the bank. That's good. So we have another race just here, which is a URL race. So let's do that. I need to sit better in my chair. Let's see, are we gonna have trouble with all these people? Probably not. And we are already ahead of the game. Okay, 2 large turns, that's good. And going to more dangerous turns here. The negative corner upcoming. Okay, this is probably the reason why some of the race drivers have a navigator. There's overhead left turn, left, right turn, 60-degree turn, etc., etc. Okay, it's not too bad, not too long a race anyway. But again, it does makes it feel a lot longer since you need to do so many turns. We have a hill. There we have it. Perfect. Got a negative corner. We're doing it. So we have one lap left after. Ooh, one lap left after this one, and then we will see. We will probably get a next race after this one. Last lap. Ooh, best lap time. Nice, nice. Not too bad. Weird corner here. It's okay. The two large corners here. These are good corners. You can keep your speed but still turn. Then you get into the more nasty ones. And you get into the negative one. Actually, maybe I should actually visit one of the tool shops, because I might actually be missing an upgrade. I think it's the weight reduction and turbo. It is one of those I'm actually thinking I'm missing, because once I tried to do it, I didn't have enough money for doing it. Really? There's not something we should be proud of. I'm gonna get ahead in first. Okay. So I gain NOS just by becoming the first. If one has already crashed. Okay, now I'm actually wondering, is there one of the newer Need for Speed games where when you're doing a race, you can actually damage your opponent to the point that he's out of the race? Because I know there is one Need for Speed, and I think it's the one, I'm not sure, Most Wanted, where you actually have to repair your car. So driving nice is actually benefiting yourself, but I'm not sure about it. But in reality, it should be like that. If you damage another car to the point of where, or your car, to where it can't drive, you out of the race. Because at this point, the only thing you can do crash your car is when you're doing drag race, and you lose a race by it says your car is totaled. That is probably the only way in this game where you can actually lose a race, but you don't have to pay for your repairs. And I think you had to do that in one of the newer Need for Speeds, but don't hang me up on that. I am not sure about it. But as I mentioned in previous episodes as well, once I'm done with Underground 2 here, there's probably going to be taking some time before I'm actually revisiting the franchise, I must agree. There's not much to actually watch. Once you've seen one race, you basically have seen them all. And if you heard me say this, please say something in the comments below. So let's see. Do we have one more race? We do. Yeah, I know they're gonna get ahead of the game. And he is out of the game. And we are back on the first. My nose is scratching. Ooh, the two nice turns are in this map. Track, not map. And we get into a 90-degree turn with a negative crap. So it is basically two maps that has been mixed together. That was bad turns, to be honest. I can do better. Got some nasty corners. Again, the map is not big, or the track is not big, but it's a lot of turns, which makes it bigger than it actually is. Yeah, too much speed. Note for myself for the next round, slow down for that specific corner. We have a hill here, yes, perfect. So, I've already been starting to think of what should my next game actually be. Watching my Steam account, I actually have some games I thought I had on 100%. Specifically Half-Life 2. I thought I had on 100% because I already completed it. But what I then figured out that there has been an update where episode 1 and 2 has been put into the original game and merged them into one game instead of having 3 games, which means Half-Life 2, Half-Life 1, episode 1 and episode 2. So I am actually missing to complete episode 2, and that has been on my mind as well. There's also Doom 2 and 3 and 4 from the Doom BFG edition, which I need to finish as well. And I have also noticed that I am missing a few missions in Age of Empires Definitive Edition. So I might actually, after I'm done with Underground 2 here, I might, or I will, return to some of those games that are not completed, so I can get them to 100%. Okay. Another thing I've also been wanting to do is I thought about to visit Civilization 1, the first one, because it is December, and yeah, I'm probably not going to be streaming on Twitch, but I am streaming on YouTube, and then kind of doing my part by streaming it on YouTube. But that is a game I've been putting many hours into in my youth, so that is possibly also something I'm going to do. So, is there another race? Nope, there's not. Okay, so I'm guessing I haven't received a notification for a long time, so I'm guessing I've already unlocked all the cars in the game. Oh, that is something I haven't seen for quite some time. Where am I? I'm right there. So let's screenshot. Wait for the shaders to update. I hope I'm able to see it. A quick way to identify. Really? Actually, I wanted to do something. I need to visit a performance shops. Because as I said, I am missing. I am probably missing something, and I want to know if I am actually am. Let's hope I'm able to get it here, or else I have to drive to the other side of the world just to get an upgrade. So let's see here. Yes.
You know what? Horsepower equals speed. So bolt on everything you can.
Let's
Upgrade the brains of your ride by swapping out the stuff. Now, transmission is where you lose most. Tighten your ride and get rid of that stuff. Nitrous oxide is the glycerin of the race. Your rubber dictates control, so spend the bills and remember, amp up your brakes to shorten the stopping.
Weight
Break
reduction.
the barriers of top speed by slimming your ride.
Oh, turbo.
Amplify your power band by bolting on a turbo.
So I guess I have all the upgrades. So I guess it's just me who is sucking at the game. So let's get the near one here. Oh, 3x, yes. See, he's still driving around the Golf GTI, which is one of the first cars you are able to pick. Which I find very hilarious that he then still able to handle up with a Skyliner. But I'm guessing again it can just be me who is sucking at driving, since they are able to pick the first car and still keep up with the race. So that was slightly new from me. This is not a long run. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be more races than just this one. Okay, let's see, we have a U-turn here. And then we have a sharp turn. Perfect. That's a bit too early, but hey, I managed to get through it anyway. Okay, we got into a U-turn again here. Sharp turn here. And we are into our last lap. So as for the information I just picked up, apparently information does not yield any cash on stage 5, I guess. Either that or the information is too old. I don't know. And there we have it. Okay, it's just one race. I'll take it. And now we get...
Power Magazine is checking out tonight's scene and looking for talent to showcase.
So finally we get ourselves another star. However, I am going to pick this one first. All depending on how long time this race is gonna be taking, we actually might be able to do that magazine race as well. And there we have it. Circuit. See, I get the head start, but once we start, I'm guessing they are popping all their NOS at the beginning, which is, I would say, a bad idea. But hey, they're allowed to do whatever they want to. And we are ahead of the game, once again. As I always say, and I have always been saying, once you do these races, don't be afraid to not be the first going off the starting line, or being the first within the few first seconds. Because usually it's a cluster, not saying cluster crap in the beginning, because everyone wants to get ahead. So all you have to do is be patient, and then you come in and you swoop ahead of your enemies before they know it. So we need 3 laps. This seems very possible for me to win this. Oh, okay, that car was closer than I thought. Getting into... Oh, I remember the beginning where all this was getting slow ahead with your first car. Now you're just trying to focus so much that to keep your eye on the road. Just don't crash your car, because that is the difference between winning and losing. Okay. Yeah, we're way ahead. We can do this. So right now, this is where the in-game music is missing. Let's try this way this time. The reason why I don't have the in-game music running is because it's gonna give me copyright strikes on my videos, which means at some point when I have enough subscribers, views, etc., I am not gaining anything from these videos, which I would love to at some point. But again, it is not my goal. If it happens, it happens. I'm just enjoying recording gameplay, sharing my my gameplay with others. Maybe there's tips and tricks here and there. I am more than happy about that. As I said, my main focus is to record gameplay videos, make my strategy guide books, and basically have fun while playing the games. And I want to keep it as I want to play the games I want to play, not what everyone else wants to. Maybe if I find someone who is recommending a game that is probably very good, then I might do it. But usually I have a list I'm going from, and I'm just taking from the top. But in this case, I think the next game's gonna be finishing off some of the games I have already started on my which means either Half-Life 2, Episode 2. It can also be Doom or something else. Age of Empires Definitive Edition. Definitive Edition, I'm only missing, I think, one campaign, or actually no, sorry, I'm missing 3 campaigns that is contained of 4 or 6 missions, but we will see. What else can I tell? I can tell you I have been trying to play Command & Conquer Red Alert 2. And for the love of God, that game really sucks playing on a newer computer. Every time I start the game I can play it, that's no problem. But if there's just a minor something happening and I want to close the game, believe it or not, I have to restart my computer to actually being able to use my computer again. Again, even though I am using every single tips and tricks there is on YouTube about the game, none of them works. Oh, that's a bad turn. Because again, Command & Conquer is also something I want to come back to revisit. So that was a nice rush. Explore, yes, continue. So yeah, I think time-wise we have plenty of time to do the the magazine event here. It wants us to turn here. That was a crappy turn. Okay, 115. Where do I need to go? Holy crap, I need to go all the way down there. Maybe I should have turned before I accepting, which I've already talked about. Usually when you take those races, you always have to turn your car around. Ooh, that was a perfect turn. Corner, I mean. This is to turn along the ramp. There we have it.
Hey man, Power Magazine just shot your car for the next release.
Yeah, unless I do it myself. Off. There we have it. So that means I'm missing 1 magazine cover left. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this episode right here. So all I have to say here, I literally do thank you for watching. And actually, before we actually finish here, 61%, so that starts to gain traction now. We have 2 more races, world events. We have 1 more sponsor. We have 1 more URL events. So this region is almost done. So it's going to be interesting what happens with the last couple of percentages of the game completion status. So nonetheless, I do thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next race.